irritation, sticky out hair, just I think I'm like really far away or out of focus or something, I don't know, I just feel like something's wrong with the camera. So yeah, I've just come back from the dentist, so don't mind that if I just, like, the fact that I might be talking a bit weird, because I had some like plaque removed and it's made my my mouth feel really sensitive, like that word irritates my mouth, right, so I might sound a bit funny. Now, the theme of this video is independency in schools. Now, I know some of you might like just assume that I mean growing up, we've got to learn to be sensible, work in a adult environment kind of thing, but that's not what I mean at all, really. I mean looking out for yourself, and of course, like, friends if you need to in school, because I did a vase piece with working with clay, which I wasn't very used to, as part of a mock piece for art when I did it. I don't do art now, I've like finished, so it's all getting marked and everything. But when I did it, I had to work with the clay specialist at my school, who's also another teacher, like an art teacher, but he specialises in clay. Yeah, he helped me and stuff, and initially it was just going to be one vase, but like in the last hour it collapsed and I had to quickly make another one. I whistled, and he helped me a lot with that. So yeah, speeding along the process a bit, I created the detailing and everything, and let's say a couple of weeks after, it was ready to be fired. So he told me to leave it like on the side, on a specific place, so he knew that was to be fired. So I left it there. Speeding up to about Tuesday, I go to him because my deadline for everything has to be in, signed for, completed for art was the Wednesday after that. So that was the 8th. So I go to him on Tuesday, knock on the door, polite and everything, thinking he's probably not done it. I go in, before I even say anything, he doesn't even look at me. He's got a class full of kids, so this was really embarrassing. He said, "Before you ask, the answer's no." So I was just like, okay then. He went, "It's biscuit fired, but it's not glazed." So I said, okay. Walked out, slammed the door. I was really pissed off. I was just emotionless at that stage because he likes a fight, so I don't know if you heard that. He likes a fight, so I just didn't give him the satisfaction. And this poor girl in the class tried to like wave and smile at me, but I probably looked really pissed off at her as well, because yeah, I was angry. So I told my art teacher, and she was like, yeah, this is the reason I try and weed people off of doing clay projects. So yeah, she said she'll have to mark it as though it's glazed and everything, and by the time the moderator comes in, it will be glazed and everything, but she's going to be on his case, because it is really out of order for him to just completely leave. He didn't even forget, he just couldn't be bothered to help me in a piece that could say whether I get an A or a C. I know that's a bit of an exaggeration, but do you know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is you have to be independent. Say, for example, like this, if you do art, for example, and you want to be a bit creative working with something you're not too sure with, make sure you've put all that research in. You can do it on your own. You don't need to rely on anybody, because at the end of the day they're probably going to just fuck you over like that teacher did to me, and it really pissed me off. Yeah, so I am going to be so upset if it comes down to things, and that pottery piece is going to be the thing that says, right, we've got to deduct a grade or deduct some marks. That would really, really irritate me, because it's not going to be my fault, it will be his. So yeah, independency in school, look out for yourself, have your own back, okay, and make sure you know what's happening, when's happening, how to make it happen, so you don't fall into a situation like I have, where I've just got to wait and see what happens. A really annoying video, I've been pissed off, sorry to look like I'm having a go, but that really frustrated me and I felt like I needed to say it. Yeah, I was going to do a mock video for the second mocks I did, but I do this thing called Employability for Life, and I had to bring in all certificates and stuff like that, because it's going in my record of achievements book that I get given back at the end of my school year. And so I can't show you what I've got, because I can't really remember, and I really wanted to show you the certificate and stuff, so I could do like a flashback to what I got before kind of thing. But hopefully when I get that back, which will be when I completely finish school, so I'll probably have my real results as well. I can do a video on that if you want me to. Yeah, like I said, I went to the dentist today. And when I got in the car, I was just looking at like the back of my mouth because I don't really brush that properly. That sounds disgusting. And I was stretching my mouth to see, and my mum screamed at me. She said, "Jen, what are you doing?" And I was like, "What?" She went, "It looked like a horror film. You were stretching your mouth and it wouldn't stop." And I was like, "I was just looking at the back of my teeth. Sorry, mum." But yeah, I thought I'd just tell you that. I don't know why. Hope you enjoyed my rambling of school life. It'll be over soon. It'll be over. I woke up really excited today for the exams. I don't know why. But yeah, they start next week, so if I have no videos for a while, you know why. Pretty tense. This is the beginning of my life, pretty much. My adult life. Adult life. Bye.